Hello and welcome back to another episode of Loop Hero. So this is, last episode we tried taking on the boss and that did not go very well. So we are just going to, we spent some resources last time upgrading the field kitchen as well. So we are ready to get back into another expedition. So here we go. Well, we are just gonna right quick add all of these. Well, that is just straight up better. Here we go. So, getting these early, these early items really does increase how much resources we can make early game, but I'm not sure how much benefit it will give to us like long term, just because enemies constantly scale and we replace most of our setup pretty quickly. So getting the smithy was definitely a good idea, but I'm not sure if the resources maybe could have been spent on something else. Though we could have just ran away last episode like a big baby, and we probably would have gotten many more resources, but we decided to stick in it and the boss destroyed us. So I guess there's a lesson in hubris right there. Here we go. So some mountains, that's definitely going to be useful. Let's start trying to make a harpy mountain up here, start boosting up our health. All of this is worse or even, so no point in getting new stuff. We will put that down. We are going to be waiting for another treasury, because the later on it goes on, you can often get some better items coming out of a treasury anyways. So waiting, a little bit farther when things are a little bit more dicey to get better items seems like a good idea to me. I think, yes, I think we're gonna put down a vampire's mansion right here. I think we are pretty good to take on some vampires right now. And a little bit of extra vampire action never hurt, though last time it definitely hurt a little bit. Okay, we're targeting the vampire first. Not sure that is the right move, but he goes down fairly quickly. Pop down another mountain here, and I think we will pop a battlefield here, just so we can get right into a chest at the beginning of another loop. Here we go. That is... There's so much more max health there, even though we lose some magic damage. I think we definitely take that. Okay. Increasing some of our damage would definitely help with our little bit of vampirism, but I think we're good with just absorbing a little bit of extra health from our enemies. Do we go for another vampire mansion? Maybe pop one right there, get an extra vampire. I think I'm going to save the vampire mansion for now, in case we want to set something to be Count's lands or something like that at a more specific moment. I think 0.6 regen per second is probably going to be better than that. They're only doing 3 or 4 damage, so nothing super to worry about. Our vampirism actually is healing us for a decent amount compared to how much they are dealing. None of those shields are even a little bit better. We're just full of crappy shields here. 2 magic damage. I think I think that might help us just make sure we keep, like, hitting the slimes dead in as few hits as possible. Oof, okay, so these slimes are definitely leveling up at this point. Let's crack open this chest. Now, that is just a straight upgrade. And I think we will take that. Some damage to all. Attack speed and evasion. Yes, please. Those are just strictly worse. Let's add in... Well, I think a rock there will actually give us access to a bunch more resources. Depending on how well this run goes, I do want to see if we will take the boss or not. Because, the boss did kind of destroy us last time. I kind of want to... 13% evasion, yes. I kind of want to just kind of play it a bit more by ear of whether or not we will be taking on the boss. The goblin camp. It's right before the end, so if we get like hit by anything strong, I think we leave it alone for now. But we may oblivion it a little later on. So it's 3 hits to kill these slimes, which isn't too bad. Though, it's not very good either. Another oblivion and another wheat fields. We kind of need like a town. We really want a town card, because a town card would allow us to place down 2 wheat fields. I think 2 goblins, we should be fine here. Goblins should also give us some better loot as well. Bloodgrove card. Lose some attack speed for some extra evasion. Our evasion is currently 29%. I think we do that. 31% now. That is pretty good. Oh, here is a mimic. Mimics do a lot of damage. Our evade more. Oh, it looks like we got 20% counter, though we'd lose 13% evasion. We'd gain defense and regen per second instead of damage to all. I think we take that because it's still the same evasion, but I think it gives us a little bit more to play with. I think we're gonna put I think we're gonna put a spider coon here and then see about getting... I want to put a grove here and then put a blood grove here to just kind of make this a little alleyway that we can kind of use. Here we go. Oh yes, I already took a look at that. And here is our Harpy Mountain. And here is our Blood Grove. So that is pretty good. Here we go. No enemies there right now, which kind of sucks. We would have gotten some good loot and such from it. But there is other things that we can get. Let's crack that right open. Okay, so our evasion goes up by 1%. Our damage goes up significantly. And our defense goes up. So all we're really losing is a little bit of attack speed. Yes, please. So we would be losing 11% evasion with the swap to that. Though we would be gaining 6 damage. 4 damage to all and 2 magic damage. I think we stick with the evasion for now. And we are going to start popping mountains and rocks next to our mountain peak, so we can get more max HP. Here we go. So, okay, every counter attack. We don't have any counter right now. I think we want to fish for something else. Battering ram might be really nice. 75% chance to stun each enemy for 1 second. Blade of the Dawn is also nice, because it is a very high damage splash attack, which could help a lot, especially with like a blood grove or something like that around. I think it's either Battering Ram or Blade of the Dawn. I was hoping to fish a little bit and get you just have a straight up chance to counterattack when you evade, but it doesn't look like we got that. I think here we are going to take Blade of the Dawn. We're going to pop down another spider's nest right there, and I think we are going to pop a vampire's mansion here. Here we go. Blade of the Dawn kills him immediately. There we go. Let's pop down another. Yeah, let's pop down another mountain. Blade of the Dawn. Really adding a lot of attacks there. I think we place another battlefield here. Just, for the same reason of the other one, and we're just kind of keep it a little out of the way. Losing 1 defense for a 9% chance to counter and some regen per second, I think is going to be worth it, especially with this big distance right here. And with our evasion of 32%, 10% counter is likely to be useful, especially with so many people attacking here. Okay, at least he is targeting him now. Blade of the Dawn takes them both out. That's awesome. So this would decrease our evasion by 8%, but it does increase our damage by, even though it has, our current Dirk has 2 damage to all, this polearm has 4 magic damage adding to it. So it'd be more like 18 to 24, which is a significant increase, as well as a little bit more defense. I think we are going to take that, though I would like to see about buffing our evasion to get higher than it currently is. Okay, so that is just so much more defense I think we have to take there. We are getting 2 more chests right here, and this one at least is not a mimic. So our evasion goes down 4% to a 20% chance, but we get a lot more max HP and a little bit of defense. I think we take that. Is this a mimic? No. Okay, we were lucky with these mimic chances. So technically this has a higher bound, but with the 4 magic damage, our polearm still does more. And I'm not super hype on 1.2 regen per second. We would lose our evasion and we'd get some counter. I think we keep what we currently have here. Unfortunately, Blade of the Dawn takes out one of the spiders right away. Unfortunately, it looks like everyone really wants to evade. Counter 22%. Vampirism 13%. I don't think we take those. Okay, a village. I think what we're gonna do... Yes, I think we're gonna pop down a village there, and then 2 wheat fields like that. All of it gets covered by the blood growth, And so any scarecrows and that kind of stuff that spawn, we will be able to deal with pretty easily. We're gonna get a bit more health per day by popping down more of these meadows. Here we go. I'm hoping that we might be able to get some good loot from maybe the town will give us like a quest and we can get some good loot out of that, because we kind of are a little desperate for some decent gear here. Upgrading our evasion by 14%. It will be sacrificing 2 damage on the lower end. So just increases our chances of getting like doing less damage, and we do lose like 6 defense. But I think 14 evasion is going to outweigh that. It's not the best piece of gear, but we're still hitting these people for a decent amount, so I am not super worried as of now. We're going to keep popping these down. Another grove. So we can put a blood grove right next to this, like just about immediately. Though we technically could put a hungry grove in one of these locations, which would make it so the roots would devour enemies that have 20% HP or less, but it would also attack us. And I am not super on to getting attacked. I think let's place a grove here and a blood grove there. There we go. So we got healed up for some, and we got a quest on one of the goblins. We just evaded that attack, so we didn't even take any damage at all. Though I don't think we take this ring, unfortunately. It does have some really good stats that I would really like to take, but I don't think it fits as well as we would like. I think let us just pop a grove down here, just so we can guarantee at least a couple enemies next to our this vampire mansion up here. I think we pop down a spider coon there, and we pop a spider coon here. So this will make sure that all of these spaces have lots and lots of people. 90 HP whenever we enter is pretty good, so I am not super worried about health through that area. So, well, I'm hoping that it won't be too much of an issue. Okay. Still a no-go on all of that. Doesn't look like we can put a meadow down right there, unfortunately. That is a lot of cards for a single slime, but hopefully we should be able to take this guy out. That was kind of a waste of that attack, but it did save us some damage. We could decrease our evasion by 2% and increase our, and then get 11% chance to counter. We would lose 2 defense and 0.6 regen per second. I'm not sure. I think I like just conserving more of our health. And I'm not super... it would have been better to place the rock here. We would have been able to place both meadows. But yes, so here we go. These vampires seem to be not very good for us, though evasion is actually good for vampires because you get to dodge. If you dodge their vampirism attempts, you don't have to deal with actually taking too much damage from them. I think we're going to pop a village here. This is going to spawn the bandit camp here, and they like to hang around in the village, which this blood grove covers. And then we will pop 2 wheat fields on either side. I'm not super concerned about making accounts lands at this point in time, but I think I do want to pop down probably a grove here and then see about getting a blood grove right here just to cover these 3 tiles, which are just out of range of this battlefield, and see about adding maybe some enemy spawning over here. Let us put down a mountain there, and then we can pop a meadow there. There we go. So this goblin hut at this point, we are probably close to spawning another one, and I'm not super looking forward to kind of like making our last leg of our run very dangerous every single time with this goblin camp just kind of like building up in this corner here, especially that now that one of them is leveled up. I think we aren't going to kill the goblins, but we are going to destroy the goblin camp here, just so we don't because I think this time we should be safe, but I'm not sure about every other time, if that makes sense. Pop down another one of these. It sucks that our Blade of the Morning was wasted on the guy before us, and it sucks that he targeted one of the other goblins before the goblin leader, so now he attacks much faster. Well, we are just going to continue on. Luckily the goblin leader wasn't the one that has 200% max HP. Ooh. So defenses increased by 1 after every loop. That could be quite nice. Dropping off our supplies. I think we do take supplies. And this is just to make sure that even if we do end up dying to the boss this time, I think I am going to go for the boss. We at least go home with a little bit more resources than we would have. So we drop off all that there. Still pretty much full health, so even with those goblins. But you see, even chests are taking a few hits to open now. That is just a straight upgrade. So I am not super, I'm not super keen on keeping those goblins at the beginning every single time. Okay, let's keep going. Crack that chest right open. So this would swap out, we would lose 7 magic damage, 5 defense. With 7 magic damage, this does much more damage than our current weapon, but losing 14% evasion, that is kind of what we're going for here. Like what we're kind of pushing for to boost up our evasion stat. I think we're just gonna let it go. That is a lot of max HP. I think we might have to just transition away from... We might just have to transition away from evasion. We're going to be taking a lot more damage, but we also will have a lot more health to take damage. So now please kill the vampire. Okay. Higher defense, damage to all. We lose all of our evasion. I think we really need just a lot of damage right here and right now. This Gladius does more damage than that polearm. And I know that may look a little obvious, but just if you look at the magic damage, if you plus 7 to the 14 on that side, that's literally, that's 21, and this is 22. But 5 defense, I think, is going to make the difference with 1 point of damage on the lower end. Just because we want to maintain our health as well as deal lots and lots of damage. Okay, let's pop you down in the exact same spot. In the exact same spot. We'll put that there. That's crazy. I think we take that. Getting 11% evasion is pretty good. And we only lost a little bit of attack speed. So I think in the end, it is pretty good. 7 damage to all. So we'd be mostly swapping out our magic damage for damage to all, which is splash. Which might come real handy in these fights up ahead. And regen per second. Yes, I think we take that. Damage to all, as you can see, will hit everyone, which will help with taking a lot of these guys out. There we go. I like the damage for all that we're currently experiencing. I think we pop down another grove there and there. And then we kind of go... We pop a couple more mountains and rocks up around here. We might want to be cracking open this treasury soon. I've been holding off because I was hoping to get another treasury card. 8 defense for 11% evasion. I think we just take the extra defense. I do like just a fair bit more consistency rather than a percentage chance. Though, popping a blood grove down right here, I think we're definitely going to be doing that. And these meadows. I think we might want to crack this open. The loot you get is dependent upon who, like what, your loop and that kind of stuff. So cracking it open might really give us an edge. I don't want to fight 2 vampires in that corner there. I think we will put another vampire mansion here to kind of overlap with the blood grove. The damage to all really helping here. We are drinking our potions, it looks like. Keeping our health up. I like the damage to all much more than a little bit of magic damage. That is more damage, but we lose the 7 damage to all, which actually makes this, makes our current weapon better. Pop down another rock there. I'm not sure. Oh, looks like we got an item. 13 magic damage. So 13 magic damage is a lot, and that adds directly upon the 18 to 26, which is already pretty good. I don't like giving up that much damage to all, but we do have some damage to all in our ring, 7 of it. So I think we do take Ritual Sword just to take out the people we're kind of directing our focus on a little bit faster. That is a lot less defense. I'm not gonna take that there. I think we're gonna pop down another village here and then pop wheat fields on either side. So destroying the treasury would decrease the chances of us, of gargoyles and that kind of stuff spawning in. And gargoyles are pretty big hindrance. I think we leave it alone for now. That was pretty good timing. We're gonna fight this vampire and these other guys over here with a little bit of increased stuff. Looks like this rat wolf over here is our quest objective, which I like it when it's pretty close. That is pretty nice. The damage to all is really coming in handy here. Though adding some more of it might be nice, but yeah, I don't think we're finding anything that can really compete soon. Okay, let's take these guys out. I'm pretty confident that we can do it if we can hit them. There we go. There's one of them down. That's 58 damage in a single hit. That is pretty incredible. Adding this here will give us a couple extra vampires, though it'll make this tile, which isn't covered by any of the blood groves, harder. Though there doesn't seem to be many people spawning there in the first place. I think what we're gonna do is we're actually going to start. I think starting some coon stuff, some spiders right there, and then I think we might want to put another blood grove right here. We already have the grove for it, so shouldn't it be? Well, we already have the grove. We just need the blood grove card, and we can get right into that. If we, the boss timer is ticking up, but it looks we still have quite a bit of room. We might just want to pop a vampire mansion here. Because fighting single slimes doesn't really help us. So I think we will pop down just an extra vampire mansion there. So this guy has 200% health. Though our damage to all is being healed up by the vampire. So it's not really useful to us in this scenario, but still got it done. Okay. If we get another rock and we, yeah, we're gonna pop those down. If we get another rock and not another treasury, we are just going to pop that down and finish that out. There we go. We got some more health and another quest. Taking these slimes out in 2 hits is pretty good for us. Though I wish we could take out these hounds a little bit easier. I don't like that our armor is just kind of, it doesn't have any stats attached to it. It's just 700 max HP. But I guess that is just how it goes. We could put some coons there, but that's where I want to put the blood grove. I think adding some spiders here I think will be nice. Just kind of spread them out. We'll still get vampires with them, but we will we'll get a little bit better stuff. Okay, we are taking a significant amount of damage here, and there is this thing that we do have to worry about. I'm just gonna pause it so after this combat we can just take a good look around. There we go. So that is a lot less damage. Okay, so we have some slimes, a harpy, some vampires. I don't know where that gargoyle's going, but that kinda sucks. I don't want to put a battlefield there. I think we're gonna pop a battlefield here, just so we can kind of get some loot at the end of our loop. I know it isn't as good as getting some loot at the beginning, but we'll just have to suffer, I guess. think we'll add a grove here just to guarantee some spawning around this vampire mansion. And I think we are going to just pop this treasury. Here we go. So, damage to all, regen per second, evasion. That's just too little defense for me. So, our magic damage far out competes that sword. Of course, we get a treasury, because why would we not? But this is something I was kind of hoping for. We can just put, I think we're gonna put a village there. We're just gonna pop down another bandit camp, but we're gonna put wheat fields right there. So it will give us 75 HP when we enter. And we pop down that in the corner, and we start popping some meadows around it. Just for some more regen per day. Our HP per day is up to 48, which isn't that much health, which kind of sucks, unfortunately. Okay, let's take these guys out. That just lowers our max HP. I think we'll pop the mountain there, just for more adjacencies. There we go. Pop a rock right there, just so it can give us some more HP. And speeder. Guess we will pop some more spiders just right there. Sword of the Dawn did some good stuff to this guy. I think it saved us an entire hit. Chance to counter. Evasion. 7 magic damage. I think I like our damage to all right now. Just helps with these slimes and such. So we're going to heal for a decent amount right over here. I think we'll pop a grove right there. So we're up to 530. I think we might get low, but we still have a potion left. I think we are going to be overall fine. Okay, another rock there. I can't believe we did it again. Okay, so we're just going to go, whoop, they stop existing. And we are going to do that with that as well. And we are going to do that there. Why? Okay, we have some pretty high damage. Let's look at our damage. We have 22 to 32. And I don't know if that's taking in account our magic damage, which is just 13. So whenever we hit, we'll deal a 13 additional. Our max HP, we will heal for 30% when we get to the campfire. We managed to destroy some of the Lich's palaces, but he is much stronger than the time where we got completely crushed by him. I think we just gotta take him. I don't think we can't pussy out of this one. How is it possible? Shut up. We've got a score to settle. Yeah, you died last time, you fucking idiot. Okay. Let's just take a look at his stats real quick. Crap. Looks like he's heavily resistant to magic damage, which sucks. Researcher. Health and damage are increased by 5% for every Lich's Palace at the start of the battle. He has 4 of them, so he has 20% more HP and 20% more damage. Magic damage, he looks like he's really resistant to. He's cosmic, a mage, has a soul, undead. Okay, we've already taken our potion. He's evading. No! Duh. This is... Well... We'll look at doing some upgrades now. Not sure. Maybe we might be able to build some stuff. Yeah, most of these things need resources that we don't even have. No. We didn't even get enough resources to build anything cool or interesting. So, we're just grinding our way up. So, hopefully next time we can get a little bit more, we can power up a bit more and then just see about going right back out into another expedition. So, I will see you all next time. Have a good day. Bye-bye.